YouTube, what's happening? It's been a minute. My name's Jamie Vardy and this is the Thames Valley Group, and we're here in Farnham, which is nowhere near Leicester, and as we got relegated I thought, sod it, I might as well keep the construction company going. Come on, let's go and have a look. I thought it'd be a shame to not do a YouTube video on the first lift at Farnham because it's beautiful and there's loads of feature work on it. So let's go and have a look and see how the boys are getting on. So as you can see, we've got these stone mullions here, or jams, and the seals, and we've got a nice flush joint on these yellows. These yellows come out at about 67mm, 68mm, so they're big anyway, and then they're like bananas as well, so they're really difficult to keep down to gauge. They do look lovely with a flush finish though. And as you can see here, it projects about 30mm. So everything on this job is level work, right? There's a little panel here that we can run with a line. Actually, follow me around here, right? Level, level, level. Same again there. This is all level work. We've got the mullions that go all the way up. Now, what we've done with these stone, I've done a short about it a little while ago. We've lasered in DPC, which is down here. And what we've also done is lasered in underside of windowsill, sorry, top of windowsill as well. Because these we have 6mm joints on these stone jams, and they've got to work perfect to the header frame. So what we've done is we put these in with a laser level, perfectly level, perfectly plumb that way, perfectly plumb the other way, and we've clamped our stones to the formers, all right, and to the block work. And then what we've done is we've tied them into the brickwork, all right. So everything is done with a level, everything is bang on lasered in, all right, and these are spot on plumb as well. What, Rob? But as you can see, level, 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 level. You know, the only bits really on this whole house that we can run with a line, there's a little panel there, down here, right? You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 courses there, that's lineable. That bit and the other bit, this bit here, and the other side. Other than that, everything on this whole job's been built with a level. All right, so it's really time consuming. Like I say, all these stones project out from the brickwork, so you can't get a line through there. All right, come on, keep following me. All right, let's go. Same again. You want now? All right, same again.
I'll get the meerkat for a minute.
Same again there. Level, level. So this panel here. Come over there, Arch. This panel here and the opposite side are pretty much the only bits you can use a line on. Gentlemen, same again. Level, 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 level. Might get a little line on there. Other than that, level, level, level. Mullions up the front. Come around the front, Arch. You stand there, right? So you stand by the sand. There's nothing on here that's lineable, right? Look from the corner. And then come all the way around to me. Level, level, that's all level. The mullion. So we've got this coin that goes right the way up the top of the building. Same again. Level, 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 all the way around. Right, all the way around to that corner there. And then obviously we're gonna chuck it, put the garage in at a later date. But as you can see, once this is finished, we've got a stone, we've got the portico going in there, so that goes all the way up. All right, you've got the double plinth, 1, 2 plinths, stones, coins and stones all the way around. All right, it's going to look the nuts, isn't it, Warwick? Yeah. The scaffolders have just turned up to scaffold the front just as I finished filming that video. So the lads are going to get off the birdcage, jump straight out onto the outside scaffold and get it up. And I reckon 2 weeks from today, that'll be up to floor height, ready to rock and roll, which is great. So I've been quiet on YouTube for a couple of reasons. One of them is I'm looking for land full time at the moment. Anyway, let me pull over before I get arrested. Stay there, stay there, stay there. Yeah, I'm looking for land full time at the moment. I've done a property development course a little while back. and I've actually asked someone to mentor me who's incredibly successful in the property developing. So Christian's managing the on-site stuff, and I'm full-time searching for land. I'm going to do a separate video on how we're sourcing land. I'm not really going through Rightmove or anything like that. We're going direct to vendor, and I'll do a totally different video on that for YouTube. On a side note, network, net worth and all that stuff, Stu Crompton reached out to us to do episode 1 of his new podcast, and on midweek last week I met him halfway. He's from up near Manchester way, and obviously we're down south, so I met him at in a Beefeater car park in Birmingham, and we recorded the first episode, and we spoke about everything from, you know, being an apprentice, being bullied, to mental health, to my alcoholism, to my journey, our trajectory with the brickwork company and the construction company, the plans we're developing, and you know what it's actually like to run a company, social media. Like we touched on everything. It's a really powerful conversation, and something happens when you surround yourself with people that are like that are similar to you, that are on the same path as you. Stu's a top lad. If you don't know who he is and you're in construction and you watch YouTube, like, have you been under a rock for the past God knows how long? He's got a real, you know, he's got a big profile on there. But aside from that, he's a proper sound fella. You know, we're on a very, very similar path. Stu's actively looking for land to develop as well. And I'm sure at some stage I'll be going back on as a co-host. That's what he's been saying. It's given me a few ideas as well. Like I'm keen to do something similar. I understand a lot of people are monetising their knowledge at the moment, and that's what happened when I went on that development course. No disrespect to them, their business is business, right? But I want to give away all the information that I know for free in one place, for tradesmen that want to get ahead. I've spoken about it in videos before. I wasn't sure of how I'm going to do that, but I think I'm going to do something along the lines of like what Stu's up to, maybe like a podcast called Level Up, like for tradesmen that want to get ahead, and then I'll just literally give away everything I know for free, and obviously take everyone on the journey of developing and building and whatever else. So that's what I'm thinking at the moment. I haven't got time to do it at the minute because there's a couple of other things in the pipeline. I'm thinking about doing a documentary for around mental health as well, why so many guys in construction commit suicide too. So lots and lots on my plate at the moment, but as it stands, I am full-time looking for land. It gives me a little bit more flexibility to create content as well. So I probably will be up in the vlogs on YouTube as well, and letting you guys know what's what. Let me know. I've turned the comments back on. Let me know what content you lot want to see and I'll create it. That's the first lift in Farnham. They are motoring along there. We've got loads in the pipeline. We were scratching last week. We're all right at the moment, and the scaffolders have just turned up to release the front of that plot as well. So we're okay. The construction company's okay. Christian is absolutely smashing it, more than capable, and it gives me the opportunity to take a step back and say, right, I'm looking for land. The reason being is, and people say you're mental, you need to be on site. Listen, I'm better off doing the high value tasks and bringing in 100, 200 grand contracts, and also finding land that's worth 100, 200 grand profit once it's built, than laying bricks for a grand a week, or 200 quid a day, or whatever it is. All right, so I'm focusing on the high value tasks. Christian is managing the construction company day to day, and that's how it's working at the moment. That will change, it always changes, but that is where we are at. It's been a while, it's good to be back, and I will see you lot soon. Follow us on Instagram as well. I'm really active on there, and we're gaining a little bit of traction. And listen to the episode with Stu Compton, episode 1 of Against the Grain podcast. All right, it is available on our LinkedIn, sorry, our Instagram bio, and on all of Stu's platforms. All right, God bless, subscribe, and I'll see you lot soon.